Pleasure.
All right, now, so let's look at other markets now. We see the fear greed index for the crypto space that we see. It's extreme fear still in that market. Obviously, that is expected, seeing all that's happening right now in the crypto space. We see Bitcoin there still struggling to stay above that 16K level. But let's bring in Olumide Adesina now to bring us up to speed of what's happening. Hello, Olumide.
Hello, Ladi. Good morning.
Morning, Olumide. Great to have you again. So it looks like, Bitcoin investors are becoming wary of crypto exchanges, following, FTX's collapse. How is it looking? Are they really pulling out most of their funds from the exchanges?
Yeah, Ladi, chain analysis tells you that your narrative is actually true. If you look at data, the past couple of days, over $3 billion worth of Bitcoin have been kept offline because of the systemic contagion that FTX has brought to the market. What is really surprising a lot of market technicians, that despite the fact that we've seen moderation in the US dollar, we are still seeing that the appetite for crypto assets has diminished significantly, and that's partly because institutional investors are pretty much bonds and waiting for regulation for more clarity. But one of the exciting things you need to look at the crypto market is that it's self-healing itself. It requires no bailout fund. It has some form of transparency, and that was why, because a lot of data analytics brought in so much into context, and we expect that in the long term, the crypto market would really adjust to be among its peers in the financial market. But right now, it's not looking good, Ladi, and it's very unlikely that Bitcoin would surpass the $20,000 resistance level this month.
And looking at the market right now, what do you think the institutional investors are doing? Right now, we obviously have some kind of direction for what retail is doing, but what are the institutional investors doing?
Yeah, right now, institutional investors are really trying to lick up their wounds, like I rightly said, trying to avoid the contagion, and that's why you see that some of them really pulled away their funds in different assets. But having said that, you also need to understand that we also have some significant number. Like if you look at Katie Wood, one of the most powerful women in the hedge fund industry, she really invested in the Bitcoin fund because she thought that it's trading at a discount. Recall that Bitcoin has lost about 70% of its value year to date, and pretty much a lot of people still believe that that asset still has strong fundamentals. So while we see select few picking on the assets, most institutional investors are pretty much waiting on the Security Exchange Commission, particularly from the United States, to clarify the stance about crypto assets, because they want to keep investors' money exposed.
Right. All about protecting investors right now. Thank you so much, Olumide Adesina, financial market analyst.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a look at the markets. We see the market cap there, $850 billion. It's up by 1.20%, but we're still seeing pressure, in this market right now. We see the volume traded down 23.82%, and we see Bitcoin dominance 38.23%. Talking about Bitcoin dominance this morning. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin there. We see it's struggling there, $16,837. It's up by 0.76%, but at this hour, we're seeing it trending, downward. Volume, $35.79 billion. We look at Ethereum. See Ethereum is about $1,200 there. Still a lot of pressure, but still holding, that $1,000 level. Talking about Ethereum. All right, that's it for the markets. We'll keep tracking and see how all the contagion plays out in that market. Thank you.